My name's Richard Cartwright, and I sustained a C5 spinal cord injury in September 2006. So I'm one of the founding members of Team Solent Sharks. It started just after the Paralympics in September, October time 2012.
I'm Miles. I have arthrogryposis. I play wheelchair rugby for Great Britain. When you step out in front of 12,000 people at London 2012, that's something else.
I'm Matthew Bonney. My classification is 2.0 and I'm 24. My disability is arthrogryposis. I had it from birth. It basically affects my bones and joints and my muscles.
I'm the County Disability Sports Development Officer. I'm a defensive player.
I'm Gary Banks. I'm the head coach.
Well, some people have described it as probably the most stupid spinal story they've ever heard. I was at a Freshers' Week that I shouldn't have been at because I'd already graduated. I was going back to see some friends to have a good time and so on, and I spent most of the evening trying to convince them that it'd be a great idea to jump into University Fountain, which it would have been. Unfortunately, as I walked towards it, I actually ended up doing a racing dive, and so I hit my head on the other side, and I hyperextended my neck and crushed the fifth vertebrae, which caused the damage that I sustained.
Arthrogryposis is something that affects the joints. It's not like arthritis. People get that confused. But basically, the joints are bent.
The reason why I wanted to get involved is because I was always very sporty before my accident. When I was in hospital, we had an absolutely fantastic day where the South Wales Pirates came down to do a taster session of wheelchair rugby. And although I was in a wheelchair and lots of other people were in wheelchairs, it was the first time I really forgot about being disabled. It's the first time I forgot about the chair. All I saw was a ball, a goal, and the fact that I could smash in to other people.
Just after London 2012, I went on a stag do, and Stu Bruce Lowe was on that stag do, and he mentioned that there was a new team being set up, and I quite liked the idea of being at a developing club and helping them sort of gain momentum as they want to go up, and they have big aspirations.
So when I started work at the university, it was sort of Paralympic fever, and one person's name kept coming up, and that was Professor Stuart Bruce Lowe's name, because he had been helping support the GP team in advance of the Paralympics, and working with him and a few other people, we took a fledgling club that was starting up elsewhere, and we brought it under the university banner.
I'm a 1.5 player, so I play defence. So if we were talking football, I'd sort of be a box-to-box midfielder.
In wheelchair rugby, I'm a 0.5 classification, and that's 0.5 out of a scale up to 3.5. So 3.5, very able, very athletic. 0.5, a little bit more, a little bit slower. And that means predominantly I take a defensive role on the court. Not supposed to have the ball, not supposed to do anything glamorous, just supposed to get in the way a lot and make the other guys look good.
We've got guys here who, in my opinion, are not too far off the GB squad, although I'm not a GB selector, but just looking at the talents available. And we've got some young talents coming through. Everybody here is playing for the team and everybody works really well together.
Sympathy, well, in my parents' dictionary, or specifically my father's dictionary, sympathy comes between shit and syphilis, and on the assumption that you don't want either of those, you're not going to get any sympathy either. And that's kind of really the point. Empathy is fine. People trying to understand your situation is fine, but I don't want anyone's pity. I just want to be able to get involved and pursue my life in the way that I want to.
We're in the second division at the moment. This is our second season. We finished, I think it was second to top of the division last season, so we didn't gain promotion. A couple of weekends gone. Played 5, won 5, so we're currently sitting top of the league, and if we're in that position at the end of the third Super Series, then it's promotion into the top 5, absolutely.
1, 2, 3. Shots! Great work, guys, great work.
First place, well done.